What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Between Rounds. We've got a fight hailing all the way from the Middle East this weekend.
Saudi Arabia, baby.
Some big ones. You know, we've got a former champ fighting on the card. He's headlining it. And then we've got some up-and-comers in the UFC that they're trying to blow up.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see Israel come back, see what he's been up to, how he's feeling about fighting, you know. And then we got Michael Venom Page going against Shara Bullet Magomedov. Ooh. Is that
the MVP.
a snake?
The MVP. That's his little cobra.
That's a cobra?
I don't know.
Does he ever strike with it, or does he just hold it up there?
No, he just goes like this.
He does do that.
Yeah.
And he pokes people right in the dang face. I'm excited to see this one. Venom Page has only lost, really. Like, he lost to Douglas Lima. Mm-hmm. He got caught with that uppercut. Super dramatic knockout.
Yep.
I mean, if you fight, you're going to end up on the wrong side of a highlight at some point.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
No. I mean, none of my guys ever did that either. But otherwise, people have to wrestle him to beat him. And even when they wrestle him, like he wrestled Logan Storley. Logan Storley's game plan was wrestling. And you saw how that went.
Yeah, struggles. He's hard. He's a hard guy to take down. He's long. He's got good first-level defense, decent second-level defense, and he's squirrely on the ground. He pops up.
Yeah, he's got some jiu-jitsu. He had I think a footlock finish in Bellator one time that was pretty funky.
He did.
Or was it a footlock? I'm trying to struggle and remember. But Shara's not taking him down.
I don't think so.
He's not going to shoot. So nobody's wrestling in this fight. Do you think Shara can get there on him?
No, I think Shara's a little bit too traditional. You know, I think he's a little bit too flat-footed to keep up with MVP. Yeah. And most people are. You know what I mean? MVP's made some really athletic people look slow. Yeah. He's so rangy. He doesn't care if he's dancing for 30 seconds at a time to land a 1-2, where some people get a little anxious in there. I think he controls his range better than damn near about anybody else. Yeah. And so for me, I think MVP is going to get the W.
You know, Shara's wins have been kind of like against heavy-footed guys that come at him. Mm-hmm. So he gets to counterpunch. Like that double spinning elbow was sick against Petrosian. But Petrosian walked into it. Mm-hmm. Michael Venom Page is not walking into those.
No, he doesn't walk into much.
I don't think he's got that one-shot power. I think it turns into a 3-round striking battle. And I think Venom Page is just too quick ins and outs. So I got Venom Page for sure. You too?
Me too, yep.
All right.
And then in the next one, we've got
Israel Adesanya. Again, you're trying to make me say the name. I want to hear you say it. Nassourdine Imavov.
Imanov. See?
And that's strike two.
That's strike two. Good job, Michael. Imavov.
There you go. We'll take that. We know he's Dagestani.
Yep.
But lives in Paris. Mm-hmm. How do you see this one going?
You know, Nassourdine really impressed me in his upcoming fights. You know, he fought our guy Jared, and I thought he looked a lot quicker than I remember looking at him on tape. You know, he moves his feet well, he hits hard, and he wrestles decent. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's the best wrestler out there, but he does wrestle decent. And
well, he'll use it for sure. Mm-hmm. He's not going to be shy about trying to pin Izzy against the cage.
Yep, and kind of like we were talking about before we were on the show. It depends what Izzy shows up, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think Imavov, he is powerful. He lasted 5 rounds against Strickland. I think that was a short notice fight, and that was a 3-2 fight. It was a pretty close fight, and he's fought good people. I just don't know if he's quick enough into the entrances, and if Izzy is prime Izzy, fired up, ready to come back, I think he's a little too quick and can touch him up. I don't think he knocks him out. I think it's going to be 5 rounds, so maybe Imavov at the end is
starts wearing on him,
having his will. But I can't go. I told you before off camera, Izzy's one of my favorite champions because he just fought everybody. You know, whether you like him, you like his style or whatever. He's
a fighter's fighter.
If he fought everybody. He fought Whitaker twice. He fought Yoel Romero. Whoever is the next best guy, Izzy was done. Let's do it.
He fought Paulo Costa, and Paulo Costa was going on his tear.
Exactly right. And so I love that about him. It was one of my favorite things about any champion ever.
I agree.
Yeah. And so I kind of, part of me wants to see him come back and be great. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that he's at his very best because when he was the very best.
He was awesome.
Yeah. But Imavov's tough, man, and he does hit hard. Mm-hmm. And he has some of those skills like Strickland has, some of those skills like Duplessis has, where he can physically pressure you, throw hard punches, make it awkward. and then maybe take advantage from there.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets on his level changes, starts mixing his grappling in with his striking, I believe he's going to get the nod. But if he comes out and he's really just like, hey, I'm going to push you into the cage. I've only got one option to win this fight is to get you in the ground. Is he so good he's going to catch him at some point coming in? But I think he's a better fighter than to just be totally like one way to victory. So I believe Nassourdine.
Nice. That was pretty good, actually.
There we go.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to win.
And honestly, as we talk about it, I'm kind of torn on who to pick. Like, my first thought was Izzy. And I think still he could win. Nassourdine was fresher when we fought him with Jared late than I thought he would be. Like, he was pretty good in the 4th round.
He was.
Like, we were ahead in that fight going into the 4th round. And he was still fresh and fast. And so if he can do that, and he has a good chance. But still, I got to go Israel Adesanya for the win.
I respect that.
Yeah. So that's it for us. We'll have this up on YouTube and
Spotify.
Yeah.
And be sure to let us know who you want to see us talk about next. Give us a like, comment, subscribe. And
that does it.
That does it.
We'll see you later.
Bring the band in.